morning there. Good morning. My coffee. Right across the street from 7-Eleven. This is kind of sad. This tree's over 100 years old, but it may have gotten sick and tearing it down. Very sad. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Very sad. This tree's over 100 years old. At the playing area, spotting area. Hey, Hawthorne, how you doing there, Daryl? Jimmy in the house. And Dylan, I think. Hey, Ruth, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, this is really sad. This tree is over 100 years old. But they had it marked off this week. It must have gotten sick. So they're tearing it down. It's kind of sad because these trees, this is LAX, right across the street from In-N-Out. You know, Google In-N-Out LAX. I'm having my coffee at my one and only 7-Eleven. But these trees are amazing, these trees. They're so old. Hey there, how you doing there, my friend? What's that say? Michael. Oh, Michael Malone. How you doing there? Yeah, I'm an old guy. I'm 62 years old. Blind in one eye and arthritis. So when I see something like this happening, it's for me, it's I know they got to do it. Michael Malone Show. Oh yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time, and this is my favorite area to hang out in before I go into LAX. I love it here because it's like you can hear the planes. It's very festive atmosphere before I go in for the 8-hour shift to LAX. Nice day today. It's like, I think it's mid-60s. But this tree's been here for over 100 years, and trees get sick, so they have to tear it down so they don't spread it to the other trees. I get it. Hey, Allison. This coffee, I like Starbucks, but Starbucks is like $3 plus the tip. It's $4. 7-Eleven, you get a free muffin with it, and it's like it does the trick. It wakes you up. My favorite show was Barney Miller back in the day, and Nick, the Asian cop, made the coffee. And they always said he made the worst coffee, but they always drank it because coffee wakes you up. That's the key to coffee. I'm very connected with nature. I've always been. There's a show on TV. It's called Alone. It's like 6 people that get dropped off at an area where it's isolated, and they have to survive for, I think, 6 weeks. And the one that survives wins, I think, $100,000. That's a really good show. But you can see the trees here. They're beautiful, beautiful trees. It makes the whole the miniature park really beautiful. You can see it from there. Got some plane spotters over here. This is the plane spotting park. If you're feeling depressed, you're feeling down, come here, and it kind of makes you happy. That's early action. Never know what you're gonna get. It's always exciting. Who's that? That is Secret. How you doing, Secret? Excuse me, I'm blind in one eye. I have two eyes, but I lost eyesight a few years ago in one eye. But the one eye is good, but I can't. It's Secret Agent Man. All right, love that show. 60s show, The Secret Agent Man. But I love it here because it's so relaxing. You never know what you're going to get when you go in the election. You might get a big celebrity, you might get a big breaking news story. You never know. And someone told me about the way I like to work at LAX is I don't like to bring attention to myself. Even though a lot of folks know me in there that work there, but I try to lay low. I don't have my camera out. I like using the cell phone because I can pull it out real quick. 2 clicks and I'm ready to video. Team Z works the airport too, and they do it the same way. You don't talk to people, you don't talk to the chicks. You just as a passenger, and that's the way you do it. You get some paparazzi that come in on special occasions that have stories. There's an undercover paparazzi news guy watching them, and I can just jump their story. There's one dude about a month ago, he's waiting on, I think he was waiting on Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. Number one, he was waiting in the wrong area. He had all his equipment out. I watched him about an hour, and then I said, this guy really doesn't know what he's doing. Celebrities don't really come out that way. The next day, I got Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, I guess they can't lead the tree up because when it's sick, it can spread to the other trees. But it's just sad to see it go. It's been here over 100 years. I don't know what they're gonna do. Replace it? I don't know. Plane coming. No, that's a big one. What are my thoughts about the Torrance PD about recent? Oh yeah, they're known for that. Tom Zebra works that area. And I watched a lot of his videos, and they're known for it. Englewood Police, Torrance Police, that's nothing new. It's a shame. You know, hopefully something can be done about it. Maybe the Justice Department can step in. Who knows? Okay, good eye. 2 bitches and a box truck. Hello. Just the same thing with my, I can't really talk too much about it at this point. My lawsuit against the Santa Monica Police, my federal lawsuit, the way I was treated. We're right now in the middle of not depositions. What's that word? Not deposition, discovery. They want all this stuff about me. And my life's an open book. My life's all online. But you just can't attack somebody because they're recording you making an arrest. And how do you explain that? I hope it goes to court myself. And the whole thing about my thing is I don't hate cops. I hate the bad ones, but I always try to not get involved in all the I don't know where Eric's at. I took him down as a monitor because the other day I was going through some changes in my life, and he kept he pissed me off. So I took him out as monitor, and then he kept telling me I got to put him back as monitor. It's not about Eric. It's about me getting through life and staying positive. I started playing spotting over 3.5 years ago. Without Eric, you know. But I'm not really playing spotting right now. I'm just having my coffee. And I went live just to get this. I saw the tree being cut down. That's over 100 years old. So I wanted to record history in the making. My philosophy is if you have to maybe record a big story and a small story. You just can't go after the big stories. You have to I try to record everything. My channel is a little bit of everything. Some gets hits, some don't get hits. But you just like record what you see. You document stuff. And this needed to be documented. This tree that's over 100 years old. Well, it gets tricky when you can always record the people at the airlines, but they have a right to cancel you for any reason. If you read the ticket, they can cancel you for anything. That's the problem. I'm not going anywhere when I'm at the airport, so they really have no control over me. But if I went past TSA and I was flying somewhere and recording, they could make me cut off the camera because it is private property. Recording at LAX, I'm actually on public property. Even though I'm in the terminals, it's run by the city. I know the airlines don't want, they wish I wasn't even around. But yeah, like, once you start recording them, like if you go to TSA and you're recording them, they get pissed. Because they have somewhat power over you when you pass that checkpoint. Yeah, the best way to do it is do it like if you have a GoPro or something, do it that way. Don't make it obvious. No, I work the terminals. I'm looking for celebrities. The more celebrities I get, the more money I make. If I don't get any celebrities, I don't make any money from the agent. So my job is brutal. Before COVID, I was kind of on the payroll with the agent. I would get a certain amount of money every week. If something sold, I would get a commission. But at this point, I'm only it's still slow. So he's only paying me per video and per pictures. Oh yeah, Heathrow, they got some strict rules over there, man. I know a lot of paparazzis that try to work it, but it's private. So you're spot on, my friend, about that. Yeah. Sonic, the anonymous Can't beat that. I think, yeah, that's all I can. Who's that? Hey, Fair Shake. Good morning. Yeah, Fair Shake. I'm just having my morning coffee at 7-Eleven. This is my favorite spot to come. They have a lot of good deals. Even the cigarettes are like under $10, so can't beat that. And you got your In-N-Out across the street. Down this way, you have all these stores. You have dispensaries. You have Chinese food. You have Ralph's. You have Target, bars. It's just a very festive atmosphere that I love to come before I hit the terminals. Oh, thank you, Fresh Shake. Wow, it's amazing. I really appreciate that, Fresh Shake, and it will be used wisely. I also thank Roger, KMR, my mother for the donations. Keep me going for a bit. I'm not on here to ask for donations. I'm just thank you, my friend. That's really my cats. Thank you. Amazing. But I decided to come out when I'm having my coffee in the morning, just to do like a live stream every morning while I'm having my coffee. 7-Eleven coffee is not the best coffee, but it is good, and it does the trick. Because basically, when you go into 7-Eleven, I'm not getting paid by 7-Eleven, but when you go into 7-Eleven, you buy a $2 coffee. Let me show you. That's Air Canada. They give you a muffin. So you get a coffee, plus you get a free muffin, man. I mean, you can't beat that. Daniel. Oh, yeah. LAXPD, I love those guys. Those guys are like ambassadors because people from all over the world and all over the country come in the airport, and they're the first cops they actually see. LAPD does have a substation at Terminal 8. But LAXPD, they do a little bit of everything, and to me they're ambassadors. And when I first got here, they had a bunch of them that didn't like me and try to violate my rights. But I've seen over the years they've gotten better with the First Amendment. Even when I was stopped by these two guys at Tom Bradley, this one cop wanted my ID. I was recording Nick Cannon, and he called for backup. It got ugly. That video has over 1 million hits. I'll put that in the description. But when that happened, the big wheels made him come and apologize. They put out a First Amendment memo on people that record at LAX. Don't mess with guys with cameras. So it's gotten a lot better. And I try not to. I'm not anti-cop. I try to record from a distance, and I try not to interfere. I've always done it that way. But the new way now is to get the cops mad. They come at you and you get more hits. I can't do that. I've done that when cops got in my face and were trying to violate my rights. This is great. They actually put a stoplight in here. Before it was just a crosswalk, and people would get hit all the time because people wouldn't stop at the crosswalk. But they actually put it, I think 3 weeks ago, stop the stoplight. So people can actually walk across the street without fearing for their lives. So right on, man, right on. Because I would never use the crosswalk, man. I would never use it, man, because it was just too risky. I guess too many people getting killed and maimed. They had to do something about it. So right on to whoever did this, the city or whatever. But getting back to the tree, this tree's over 100 years old. Okay, thank you, Fair Shake. I really appreciate it. And have a good day. And thank you for coming in and supporting my videos. You've been a long-term subscriber, and you've always came in when I had controversy or whatever. I want to thank you for that. Daniel Lynn. Is that Nisman? Wow, thanks. Appreciate it. $20. Amazing. Vancouver, Canada. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. My cat, thank you. And I'm glad that you are you're coming in. I don't know what to say, but we're always going to be keep doing, this is amazing. Thank you. My sister married a dude, and she lives in Canada now, and she's very happy. She lives somewhere in the mountains. I don't know the exact location. All right, don't cut down no more trees now. Explain the owl. All right, the Venice owl. When I was working the homeless encampments in Venice at 3 o'clock in the morning, they were doing sweeps on the homeless tents. And I worked 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock sweeps on the boardwalk. So the garbage trucks would follow around the cops, and they would take the tents. But I was there one day, and all of a sudden this owl came out of nowhere and grabbed the mouse under the tent. And the sanitation crew told me, I will, thank you, I'll try. The owl always follows around the garbage truck. And then I saw the owl again. I took a couple pictures of the owl. And then one day I was walking down, it was like 3:30 in the morning on the sand. No one was around, and all of a sudden the owl came in front of me. He said something, I think he said, "Hey dude, I am the owl, not you." But the owl is always looking for like food, and I'm always looking for a story. It's a symbol, it's very spiritual to me. I know a guy on the beach. He was a homeless dude, and he always heard the owl in the morning. And he showed me a tattoo of an owl on his chest. So when you meet the owl, it's very, very spiritual. So therefore, I call myself the Venice Owl, because I'm always looking for a story. I'm always looking, and that's why I call myself the Venice Owl. I met him 4 times, and it was an amazing experience. I hope that explains it to you. I'm gonna go out there one night again with a recording of an owl and try to get the owl to come my way, because I don't really go out there anymore at night. So the only way I'm going to see the owl is go out there. With a recording of the owl, and maybe the real owl will show up. But there's owls at Venice Beach. Stay safe. I try. I wake up every day, and I live every day like it's my last day, because you never know when your time is going to be up. My mom was telling me I need to let Meg go, because I'm always talking about her. I'm always showing pictures of her. She says it's time to let her go. So I don't do a podcast yet. This is like a podcast to me, but that's something to consider. I gotta figure out the theme and all that kind of stuff. My speech is not that great, when you're talking with dentures, and my dentures come from my fire eating days. If you Google Tony Vera, the fire eater of Venice Beach or New York, you'll see my fire show. But I love podcasts, and that's something to consider, because I do love podcasts. But I figure I'm doing this. It's like a podcast. See all these cars where they coming? Before it was a light here, it was a crosswalk, and these cars wouldn't even think about stopping for somebody that was walking. So they had to put a light. So this guy here is actually waiting for the light. The only problem is the light is kind of long. It's like a 5-minute wait, but at least you know you're going to hit that safe. So he's got the lights. The cars are going to stop, and homeboy can relax and not dodge cars while he's trying to cross the street, which is a good thing. The Venice Owl. I love it, man. I love the Venice Owl, man. I took about 5 pictures of him, and he's a very beautiful owl, man. He's gorgeous. There's a falcon too. The falcon, you see him during the day. I'm not a real big fan of the falcon because he eats pigeons, but I know that's nature. But this area here, I don't care where you're at, what area, it's really good here, the playing spot. I mean, you can be over there, you can be anywhere, but I plane spot across the street when I do it. That's tomorrow night, folks, plane spotting from 6:30 to 9:30, be there, be square. May the tree rest in peace. Okay, if I do a podcast, what would I talk about? That's the whole thing. I mean, what would I talk about? You know, at least with the video, people are able to see stuff that's going on. I'm not sure if people want to hear me ramble without seeing anything. Some guy said yesterday, made a comment, I should do videos of my past when I was doing my show, but no one cares about the Venezuela. You know, I'm an old guy. I'm 62 years old. YouTube is changing. It's geared more for young people. I'm gonna keep my style though. I'm not gonna worry about. Some guys say, well, you need to edit your videos. It's like, well, I do dissolve and translations to the next door. I just try to keep it real. You know, I don't have to. Hey, Robin. I don't have to add music and all that kind of crap. I just keep my stuff real. If you like it, you like it. I'm not going to change because YouTube is changing. All right, so they're crossing against the red light, these folks. That's not really a good idea. They should wait for the light. Yeah, Robert, so hopefully I get this, the city program, the federal program to pay my rent. I'm working on that now. I used to be a building manager for 20 years in Venice. I handled like 15 buildings. And the owner said he would give me a reference, my old boss. The place was in Meg's name, my apartment. But I've always paid the rent there. Me and Meg were supposed to get married. She passed away, so they took my rent. They know I was there. So the city, this federal program, they want a lease with my name on it in order for me. I'm halfway through the process. In order for me to get the rent paid. I paid rent all during COVID. I never not paid rent during COVID. The unemployment came in handy. I just paid the rent with it because I was going to live there for free. Because I couldn't work because of the COVID. There was no celebrities flying, so I wasn't able to make a living. Thank God for the unemployment. That actually saved me. So the whole thing is now is I got to get this lease from these guys. I paid some of last month's rent. This month rent I'm late on, but they never gave me anything. They know they're actually good. They're real estate officers. They're actually good people. So they want me to get this rent is month to month, whatever. So I'm working on that now. My old boss said he would give me a reference. They can't throw me out anyway because I've been there for so long, and I'm trying to get the relief. So I'm trying to pay the rent. So I think it'll work out. Yeah, Jimmy, it's Meg passed away over a year and a half ago, but I've always paid the rent there. Before it was another real estate agency that were pretty tough. That's why I didn't apply for it. Meg got it because she had good credit and all that. But when she passed, you know, they took my rent by my name. You know, so they would text me, but my phone number. So they actually knew. They know I was staying there. So at this point, it's probably not them. It's probably the owner that wants for me to fill out a minimum application. But I believe they'll give me one, because they would have to take me to court and throw me out and explain why they wouldn't give me one when they were taking my rent, and he's trying to pay his rent now, and you're stopping him by not doing this. So I don't want it to go there, and I'd rather pay my rent myself, actually, because I was paying it. I got that Netflix thing, and I was doing the unemployment for a minute. I wasn't doing it the whole time. I was doing it when they're giving out the $600. This thing on Netflix. But I got some money, and I didn't need it anymore. This is so sad. This tree's been here over 100 years. Oh yeah, you gotta do your thing. Oh yeah, Jimmy, I wanted to explain something to you. I was watching your videos, and you were calling 3rd Street Skid Row. You gotta give it that term, because that kind of insults them. You gotta call it homeless encampment. That makes them feel better. Skid Row's downtown, but Third and somebody got shot there last night, I believe. I was home. I have a hard time sleeping at night, and a lot of police cars went in the scanner. Somebody got shot at 3rd and Rose. The reason why I didn't cover it, because I didn't want to bring a bad light on 3rd and Rose. I was going to go out and shoot it, but I said, you know something? They don't need no bad PR. They came over, a guy had a weapon, then somebody got shot. I know someone was taken to the hospital. I'm going to call up Gary Featherstone later and find out the details, but I just told myself, why cover that and bring a bad light over 3rd Street? Sometimes you gotta know when not to record. This coffee's so good. 7-Eleven coffee. But yeah, man, I have a style. I'm approaching 100 million hits on YouTube. I think I have like 97 million and change. Lifelong. I had my original channel taken down because copyright strikes. That was before Google got it. And so I do have a lot of good videos that do go viral. A lot of my old stuff goes viral. It's weird. The way it works for me has always worked with me. I put a video up, low hits, and then maybe a year or 6 months later it goes viral, even faster than that. So you never know when a video will go viral. It doesn't have to go viral right away now. A lot of folks actually think that, but that's not the case. You just go out there and keep shooting, keep recording, because you never know what you're going to get. A little windy out here. 1 second. Let me light the cigarette up. That's right. It's always good to have a case. I'm serious. You gotta have a case of your phone because, 1 second. You try not to drop it, but it does drop sometimes. That's strange. when you don't ask for donations, you get donations. That's the way it works on YouTube. You sound too desperate, you get nothing. But always have your camera ready to go, because you never know what you're going to get. You can be on the bus, you can be in the store, and something will happen, and you'll be able to get it. I love video, man. I've always loved video. Even the feud that was happening with, oh yeah, you got to change it, because if you want to like record homeless encampments, it's a very tricky thing to go in there and tape. So you want to be able to have conversations with people. Some don't want to be recorded, some do. And they see a video of you saying, this is Skid Row. It makes them feel bad. So homeless encampment is a better name to use. It's a sensitive issue. They accept me at the encampments because Gary Featherstone is a good friend of mine at this point now, and they'll call me like one time the sheriff did a raid on the encampment, and they called me and I live streamed it, and it helped them out a lot. So yeah, I have a good rapport with the homeless people, but the wording is very important, and you do a great job. You do a great job. Ask for Gary Featherstone, and he will tell my second. It's easy, man. Like me, they always say a paycheck away, you know, and it's been slow at LAX. I haven't been getting celebrities. I got this K-pop group. I got paid, and then I overdraft too much, and I couldn't get any money out. So I was like, wow, you can give me any time. And like yesterday, this guy was so hungry, he went to Tom Bradley, he got a sandwich, and he ate the sandwich, and didn't pay for it. They called the cops. Cops call in the crisis intervention team. They're cops too, but they deal with the homeless and mentally ill and people that are stranded. They work at a group called PATH, and they do try to find hotels, and they have placed a lot of homeless in hotels, but some don't want to go to the hotels. So I offered to pay for the sandwich, but the cops were telling me it's more than that. You know, the guy, they have this no trespassing thing at the airport now. You have to have a reason for being there. The reason why I'm there, I record news stories. If you're media, you should have no problem. Paparazzis have always been at the airport. And paparazzis are always waiting on people to land, so they can't really run out the paparazzis. And people say, well, why are you there? So, well, I'm recording the police looking for news stories, and I'm recording celebrities. If I wasn't recording at LAX, I wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. LAX is not a place just to go there and just go, I'm going to hang out at the airport. The airport is boring. When there's nothing happening at the airport, it's extremely boring. I've had days where I spent 9 hours at the airport and didn't get anything. So it's not like you go to the airport, talk to chicks and all that, because the rule is when you go to the airport, leave the passengers alone. That's rule number one. You can always look. Eye candy's always good, but as far as rapping the chicks and all that, messing with passengers, don't break that rule. But if I wasn't doing what I'm doing, I would not be at the airport. It's extremely, extremely boring place. Even getting a video, like the video I got yesterday with that chick allegedly attacked. She was going on the plane, and allegedly she attacked one of the American Airlines employees, and she was arrested. But that took me 2 hours to get that, because there's a lot of paperwork. They have to call CSI, take pictures. They have to get the PP. I think it was a private person's arrest. and then you don't know if they're gonna take him out or yes. But I got lucky enough they took him out the regular way. Sometimes they take him out in the airfield, not to hide from you. It's just easier. The car is there, so you won't even get the shot. But it takes a long time to get a video. The marijuana videos take about 2 hours. Somebody with a gun, a TSA, takes about 2 hours. You guys see the finished product. You'll see what a 10-15 minute video, but which it takes 2 hours to get. A lot of folks don't realize that. Okay, this guy is gonna walk against the light, and he shouldn't. He should wait. There's no traffic coming, so you may have a better chance of getting across, but you should actually wait for the light, because he can get himself killed. He just got lucky. There's less traffic. Be careful. They got a light now because it's dangerous now, you know? They just put that light in last week.
You'll have to stop, Bob.
Oh, I know. Just be careful, though. You did good. He's saying he don't care. It's like he should care. See how these cars come down the street? You should care. Yeah, but people think that these videos are easy to get. They're hard to get. They're just like a lot of time. It's time consuming. Yeah, I saw that video, and Arnold does not like the paparazzis, but Arnold knew he wasn't a paparazzi. And Arnold looked at him and was smiling, waiting for him to say something, and he should have said something to him. Because I have filmed Arnold many times, but he knows I'm a paparazzi, so he's not crazy with the paparazzis, but he knows that he knows Vince Cop wasn't a paparazzi. And he stopped and he looked at him and he was smiling. He was waiting for him to say something to him, and he didn't. I told him next time try to talk to him, because he will talk to you. If he knows you're not a paparazzi. Because I watched that video, man. I don't looked at him and smiled. I don't never smile, man. But I think he was starstruck. I get that way sometimes. Like when I saw James Gandolfini, or no better yet, Sylvester Stallone. I was taping him. I was starstruck. I sound like an idiot, actually. I told him that he was God and all that stuff. It's like, what did I say that for, you know? So I get why he didn't talk, but he had an opportunity to talk to him. The guy was, because normally he'll take off on his bike. When he hangs out at Gold's Gym, if you want to get him yourself, just go there get there like 9 in the morning, and you can get him. They work out outside now. They don't work out inside anymore, so. Because my agency has a paparazzi guy over there. So if you do want to get him, just get there like 9 in the morning and look for him, and if he's there already, you'll be able to record him working out outside. Because all the equipment's outside now. So you can go over there and get him yourself. Rest in peace, my friend. This tree's been here over 100 years. It got sick, and they're after cutting it down. That's why I'm taping this morning. Rest in peace. You see all the other trees here. It's a beautiful place. These people here are waiting for the light to stop. These people are smart. They're going to wait until it does turn green. Yeah, if I was you, I would go over there and get him. He goes there every day. I didn't like that video when the cops, I guess they were doing a homeless encampment cleanup, and the cops pulled the tape up for Arnold to go through. I didn't like that part. They make everybody else get behind the yellow tape, you know, but with him, the cop is holding it up for him. Oh, go ahead, go through. Even at LAX, he gets no special treatment. I got him in TSA being searched. You can do Arnold Schwarzenegger LAX and see that video. But I didn't like the idea that the cops, LAPD, was giving him a special treatment when they're mean to everybody else. It is so sad this tree's being cut down. I guess it's just like I got sick because I noticed last week they had it taped off, and I was having my coffee. I said, "Let me tape this." But this 7-Eleven is great. You walk in there, and they always say, "Welcome, welcome." You get like 8 people in there yelling, "Welcome!" Amazing. Welcome. Down Island. Yeah, Unruly Packages always do good, those videos. But folks, keep in mind, I'm approaching 90,000 subscribers. And a lot of folks go, "Wow, you have 90,000 subscribers." No, I don't really have 90,000 subscribers. I never bought any subscribers. But if I had to 90,000 subscribers, that would mean every time I put a video up, I would get at least 20,000 hits off the bat. So when you have a loyal, some channels have a loyal 100,000 subscribers, meaning they put a video up, in about 3 or 4 days, they'll have like 50,000 hits, or even faster than that. So you have to have loyal subscribers, the ones that are going to come in and watch your videos. I don't know, but then again, my channel is different things. I do the celebrities, I do K-pop groups. So people come in my channel for different things. So yeah, if you have one theme, you're better off. But I can't do that. This channel's been the same since I got it, and I'm not going to change it now. Folks always say, "Wow, you have a lot of subscribers." No, I don't have a lot of subscribers. I may have a good loyal, I would say, I have a good loyal 500 subscribers, if I can say that. It's really hard to get a video to go viral now. So the tree's being cut down. It's probably got sick, and they don't want it to spread to other trees, so they're cutting it down. And that's why I'm broadcasting live. It's a little sad day. This tree's been here for over 100 years, and now it's being torn down. Well, these trees are beautiful trees. A lot of history to these trees. Nice day though. Nice day. It's mid-60s. Nice day. And for all you In-N-Out fans, so this is a phone that I use to record the cops and celebrities. It's the Samsung Galaxy Ultra S21. It's an amazing phone. And the phone I'm using now is my 10. that I love. I have two phones, basically. The other phone that has no service on it, but if I want to live stream with it, I can take the internet off this phone and tether it to this phone. When I send videos on that phone, I'll use the internet off this phone. Good app to. This is a really good app right here. If you want to edit your videos, this is the app to use. Okay, this is yesterday's video. It's very easy to use, so you can put your logo on it. You know, I do edit kind of, but this phone does everything. I get a lot of email requests from people that say, I want to edit your videos. Thank you, but no thank you. Because for that to work, I would have to send you the video and you would take forever. When I do a police video, I try to get it out within an hour. Quick. That's the bottom line. I just try to get my stuff out quick, you know. You know, I do the basic editing, dissolves, whatever, and name on the video. That's it. If it sells to a TV show, they'll take what they want from the video. But it's amazing now, the phones, you're able to edit all your stuff quick. But I get that all the time. I'm going to edit your videos for free. See, they're walking using the stoplight. Perfect. All right, so if you're flying on an airplane and you want to smoke a cigarette or vape in the bathroom, they have smoke alarms that don't go off, and you won't hear it. It goes off by the flight attendants. They know when you're in there vaping. It's very sensitive, the smoke detectors in the there. So you really don't want to. I hear that a lot over the my scanner. People smoking in a plane. And they call the cops, so when you land, you will get a big ticket, or you may have to deal with the FBI, but a lot of times the FBI won't come for that, but you still don't want to get in no trouble. Don't think because you're vaping in there, they don't know. They know. It's so sad, this tree's being rest in peace. Every big story that I got at LAX, I never knew I was going to get it. It's like, you go there, you don't know. If you're looking for a big story, you won't get it. I remember when I got a tip from Mike Tyson. He was landing from England. I got a tip, so I went there with another paparazzi. And the plane was late, so the other paparazzi left. So Mike Tyson finally comes out like 2.5 hours later. And normally there's a car waiting on the celebrity. It's a quick shot, you know, but he actually walked from Tom Valley to Terminal 7, which is like a 15-minute walk. And so I taped it. He was with his family, but they're walking ahead, the family, and he's walking with his wife. Skycats. And if he would have asked me to stop recording, I would have stopped. But the only reason why I taped that because he was walking and people were like there was shouting Mike. It was great. I figured this would be a TMZ sale. And Terminal 7, he was trying to find a bathroom. He left his family and he attacked me. It made world news like that story. But all he had to do was say, stop recording, I would have stopped. But then I sued, got a settlement. We're friends now, basically. But he did say he was coming down off of cocaine, and he took it out on me. He admitted to that like 2 years later, when his podcast is called Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, and he kind of apologized on the air. So that was neat. So when I see him now, he gives me a hug. We talk a little bit, and you know. It's so sad seeing that tree go, man. It's been here so many years, over 100 years. To see it go, it's just like, it's so sad. Yeah, rappers, they're kind of dangerous in a way because they pick these thug bodyguards. So the last rapper that I really got was Rich the Kid. He was arrested with a firearm at TSA. That was my video. I sold it to TMZ like an idiot without my name on it. They put it on a TV show and a website. People stole the video from their website, put it on YouTube. I had to get many complaints about it. So I learned the lesson behind that. If I sell anything to TMZ, my name's got to be on it. Normally, for big money, they'll buy the exclusives, so they own it. But on this one, they just bought it non-exclusive. So I was able to sell it to other shows, but if you do sell a video to TMZ non-exclusively, make sure your name is on it because they even had it on World Star. I had to go to World Star. They took it down because this is how I make my money, you know. People sit at home and they don't even go out and get videos, and they see something like that, they want to take it and put their logo on it and take your logo off. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous, man. It's like. And they get mad at you when you give them a strike. I always send them an email first and say, hey man, this is my video, please take it down. And a lot of times they ignore your email, so you have no choice but to give them a strike. That's my hard work, man. You want to sit your behind home and not even go out and make a video, but yet, hey, hello there, Mr. Andy. Take my video. This one guy took my name off, put his name in there, and I sent him an email. He goes, well, fair use. I said, it's not fair use. Fair use is not using the whole video, man. There's a thing called fair use where you stop it, talk over it, but you can't use the whole video and call it fair use. That's ridiculous. You don't see me taking people's videos. I don't, because you gotta work hard to get videos, man. And oh, they are. You gotta work really hard to get videos, man. And for you to be sitting at home and making money off my video, it's ridiculous. But a lot of channels do that. They won't even leave the house and they'll just take your video. Hey, hello kitty. So if you just tuned in, this is Tony Barrett of Minnesota having his morning coffee at his 7-Eleven spot here at Westchester, across the street from In-N-Out. I'm not actually playing spotting. They're tearing down this tree that's been here for over 100 years. They broke it off last week. It must have got sick and they're tearing it down. So I'm doing a little memorial for this tree. But there's so many spots you can actually plane spots from people. I'm serious. There's a lot of spots. But always have your name on your video. Always, always, always. Because some people don't care that they'll take it. And a lot of times I'll take, like World Star, they'll take your video and put their name on it. That pisses me off when people do that. They actually take your name off the video and actually, hey, Nat, how are you, baby? Long Island. Well, that's been many a good years there in Long Island, working. Islip, Roslyn. I'm more relaxed here than I am in Venice, to tell you the truth. This is my favorite spot just to come kick it. I used to have a favorite spot by the lights in Venice. Me and Meg would go there and park and just watch people watch all night. That was great, good times. Wow, Jordan in the house. How you doing there, my friend? What's his name? I can't even read it. H-A-S-N, Henson. How are you? I'm Jordan. Merry Christmas, my friend. Thanks for joining us. We are here because they are cutting down this tree that's been here for over 100 years. It probably got sick. When this guy used the crosswalk, I mean, it's not a crosswalk, but when he followed the light, he did press the button. So, all right. So he's gonna jaywalk anyway. No, I don't. I just do LAX. I get that question all the time from people. Why don't I work at the airport? Because I've been here for so many years, you know. I've been here. They all know me here, the FBI, the airport police, DEA, they all know me here. So why go to another place and have to deal with it? It took me years to get established here. So I don't want to go to another airport and have to take people in again. Because you go to a new airport, they don't know you. You're gonna have problems from day one. What are you doing here? All that crap. At least here, I know, they know, I know my rights. I have a history here over 22 years. Courting, I feel good here. So it's like a pigeon. Pigeons have their favorite spots they always go to. No, I live in Venice actually, Venice Beach. I take the bus from Venice, one stop here. And I wouldn't say a local, but I'm close by. And the good news is, when you're 62 years old, you can ride as a senior citizen. The fare is $1.25, but as a senior, it's only 40 cents. So it's a good thing that I had 62, but then, you know, I'm not really paying a lot of money to get here anymore, so I'm saving money. Only when I see him at the airport. When I do see him at the airport, he does give me a hug, and it's really nice to me. The whole thing was ugly, but you can go to Google and type in Mike Tyson, Tony Guerra. It's a clip on this show where he's talking about me and explains why he attacked me, because he was coming down from cocaine. I thought that was nice. There's a plane having problems landing right now, so they put out an alert in case it crashes. That's why you'll see a lot of fire trucks coming this way over the scanner. I have the scanner on my ear right now. A plane is having trouble landing, and they always take precautions by sending out the fire department. And most of the time it does land safe. I remember last month, a Japanese airliner took off and the engine went out, so I had to come back to LAX and land one engine. So a lot of that happens here, so they always make precautions in case it does crash. God forbid it doesn't. But it's heard over the scanner. I always have the scanner going. It's my hat. I think it's about 12 minutes out before it land. It could land on this side or the other side. It probably will land on the other side, on the Imperial Hill side of the airport. I went there once. I didn't like it. The planes are too far back. Here, you're so close to the planes. I know in Australia, this guy live streams the planes landing and taking off. And they're so close in Australia, man. They are so close. But on the other side of the airport, a lot of LAX planes that go live, they use their big cameras to do it. But those guys have money. When I get some extra money, I will invest in some high equipment, and we'll be able to do that ourselves. But I am the original live streamer. I've been live streaming before anybody was live streaming. So the tree is gone, which is sad, but I got sick, so they had to do it. I guess they don't want it to spread to the other trees. But this tree's been here for over 100 years. May he rest in peace. I'm pretty sure a lot of the birds are mad too. A lot of the birds live in these trees. But yeah, that Japanese airliner, man, I had to come back to LAX and land with one engine. That's fascinating. Even that day I was live streaming when it was so foggy, you couldn't even see the airfield. And I guess it's all automatic now, but it was like, how do these guys land these planes and all that fog? So the 7-Eleven is here. But basically, wherever you are, there's always a good spot to play, a good area to plane spot. All these trees are old. All these trees around the airport. So I'm going into the airport at this point, and I'm going to try to get a story or two. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a couple of celebrities. Thank you guys for those donations. I appreciate it. Tomorrow night we'll be doing plane spotting from 6:30 until 8:30, and I'm in a good mood. I'm in a very good mood. A lot of homeless encampments try to set up outside the airport area, but this is still all airport property. I think the key to homeless encampments are keep the area clean. Try not to block the public sidewalk. The key is not to piss off the residents. That's the whole thing.